Next, let's talk a little bit about ChatGPT plugins. So plugins are available currently, at least, in ChatGPT Plus only. I imagine that's going to change. But it's one of these settings that you need to toggle, just like we had to toggle the setting on to have web browsing available. There's a setting for plugins. And then if you want to use plugins, you need to select plugins. And additionally, you then need to actually install plugins from the store. So what are plugins? They're basically like apps or integrations that work directly inside of ChatGPT. And right now, it's very, very early in the development of plugins. There's a handful of them out there, and some of them are useful. Some of them are kind of dumb toys. But if you go here, no plugins enabled, click, there is a plugin store that we can visit. And it doesn't look like there's that many when you load it. At least for now, it's showing me the popular ones. There's only, 10 or so that it's showing me. If you go to all, there's quite a few more. 17 pages for me right now. Now, I'm positive this will change. There'll be way more, although I've actually seen some plugins be removed from the store, and the number has gone down. Possibly some that sneaked through the approval process and had something potentially malicious. Who knows? But there's at least 2 I've seen that are no longer available. Anyway, you can see there's a bunch of different plugins, ranging from things like an Instacart plugin that you can ask about recipes, meal plans, and more, and then it gets cut off here, but you can use it to actually place orders with Instacart. Or smaller things, let's just look at popular ones. Things like a kayak plugin where you can search flights and get real recommendations for actual flights directly within ChatGPT. Or a diagram generating plugin. Why don't we try that one? So if I want to use it, I have to click install. This one's called Show Me. I can go to installed and you'll see that it's been installed. You can also uninstall it if you want to. And now I can select Show Me if that's what I want to use. The trick with plugins that I found that is a little difficult when you first install a new one and you don't know how it works is that there's no obvious documentation. So we can do something like, how does this plugin work? And it should respond to me with some documentation. The Show Me plugin is designed to create visual diagrams based on user requests. It uses a syntax called Mermaid. Mermaid is a simple markup-based language that's used to generate flowcharts. Here's how it works. Okay, so I have my request. Show me how a car engine works. Why don't we just try one of these examples? Why don't we draw me a mind map for, let's do cheese making. So again, I'm asking it how it works first. And then I'm going to give it an actual prompt, and let's see what it does. It's using the plugin, as you can see right here. And if I expand this, it's showing me some of the requests that are being made behind the scenes. You really don't need to worry about that. I'm going to collapse it. And eventually, we will hopefully get a nice mind map about cheese making. And here we go. I'm getting the mind map. So it's giving me an explanation, but then we can see the map here. Cheese making is split into ingredients, process, and types. And this is still, it's a very small mind map as far as the whole world of cheese making goes. And what you can also do is edit this. So you can click this. It will take us to a diagram maker where we can then tweak it and add our own stuff in if we want to. So that's just our first example of a plugin. Very simple, but it shows the process. You have to go to the store, install a plugin, and then once you have installed it, you can use that plugin. And the most important first step is understanding how it works. Some of them are a lot more complex than others, but this is a pretty simple one to start with.